Welcome back to the chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Smalland Survive the Wilds. As you can see, it is winter. It's snowing. Fall came and went very quickly, so I didn't really get to show you guys that. Obviously, the world just looks the same. The only difference is the trees look like they do now, except without the snow. So they're just a whole bunch of trees with no leaves and no snow. And my mic just popped. Hopefully, you guys didn't hear that because it actually hurt my ear. Um, there we go. Should be good, hopefully. Um, so I've just been getting materials. That's all I've been doing. I've been playing the crap out of the game, literally just getting materials. That is it. Just a couple updates, as you guys can see. Um, I did craft the grapple gun, which I don't like it, but I kind of figured out what it's used for finally, I guess. We have the iron pick, which I think you guys seen me craft that. I did craft the pyrite hatchet. That's new. And then we have a crap ton of pyrite. You guys are like, that's not that much pyrite. This is just what I couldn't fit in the chest. I'll show you in a minute what the pyrite we have. So over here, real quick, if we take a look in here, you can see that there is the pyrite hatchet that we made. There's also a pyrite pickaxe, which I was going to make, but we need ironwood and the reshi leather. Um, we're not even near the area to get that stuff, so we can't do that. Same thing with the. Actually, we can make the pyrite greatsword. I'm not going to though. The iron sickle that we have is technically stronger. It does 14 to 24, and if you look at the pyrite greatsword, if I can get back over there, it's 16 to 22. So technically, this has a higher minimum damage, and it has a 5% crit. But this one, the sickle that we've been using, also has 5 crit. It has higher output damage, and it swings faster. So in my opinion, if you're swinging faster, you have more chances of getting that higher output damage and then critting as well. So we're gonna stick with the sickle for now. I also found out, which I didn't remember this until recently. I killed a couple more of the grasshoppers, the regular grasshoppers, the ones that are friendly, and you can actually make a sickle from them. Um, where's it at? Right here, grasshopper sickle. So it only does 3 to 9, but I'm assuming that's like really early game, and you still do need the refined wood in order to do that, which that's not hard to get either. But I don't know if maybe that's the one I was using before because I know I had one early on. And the earliest one that we currently have is, well, no, because we also had the one from the Silkweave set, I think. I don't know. Anyway, the one I'm currently using is the iron one. So yeah. All right. So what we need to do, if we keep following the story, we need to hang on to this scroll. Make sure you bring the scroll with you. I also made some clay bandages. It only takes clay and fiber, and we have a ton of clay as well. So if we follow the story, we need the ancient scroll, and we need a crap ton of the pyrite, which is here. Hey, look at that. So here's all the pyrite that I have. It's probably still not enough. We're gonna buy as much of everything as we can. As you can see, it still doesn't even fill the inventory. Um, Now, from what I remember, there was a lot of stuff the last time, and I didn't even buy everything the last time. So I'm assuming I probably still don't have enough, but I've been farming for so long that I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and move along a little bit so that we can kind of advance the game here. That way I don't burn myself out. So we need to go over to the merchant. The merchant is supposed to have some type of book that this guy told us about, the Odric. So the Eldrick is supposed to be translating the scroll for us. It's in the old tongue, but he traded his book to the merchant, so we need to get the book back. So we need to trade for it. So that's why we have all the pyrite because he's going to want pyrite to trade. So we're going to give him a whole bunch of pyrite. We're going to get the book first, and then we're going to get a whole bunch of recipes and everything from this guy too. A lot of it I think is like decoration type stuff, but he also does have like building material. Well, not building materials. He might have building materials. He has hoots, which is the in-game currency other than trading with the pyrite. Um, but he also has like actual recipes for stuff. So I think he has like food recipes and things like that. I don't remember everything exactly, but we're gonna go over there. We're gonna see what he has. But we are gonna get the book first. We're gonna go talk with Theodric and at least move that part forward. And then from there, we'll probably end the video. But it's gonna take a minute just to kind of get everything, take a look at what all we're doing, and then still go back and translate. And I don't remember if he translates everything right away or if maybe we go back over there and he's like, oh, it's going to take a bit, you know. I honestly don't remember which is which, so we'll find out with that. I also did move our house again, so our house is as close as we can be over here. There are no big trees in this area, no giant trees, I think they're called. So we're on the closest one to be able to go back and forth faster. And I did that for the grinding purposes of, you know, just getting all the pyrite going back and forth and repairing and dropping off everything. I could have probably did it a lot more efficiently um, with how I was grinding. The main problem for me is I'm really big on like hoarding materials and everything. So what I ended up doing is I would go and I would get pyrite, but then if I seen a beetle, I'd kill the beetle and I'd hold on to that stuff too. So it took up extra inventory slots and I wasn't just holding pyrite. So, and then I also took some stuff to build a little house and a workbench and stuff so that I didn't have to take like multiple pickaxes and I didn't have to go back and forth. I would just build the um, the repair bench right there and then like repair, break it down, and then keep going. So that also took extra slots in order to do it that way. Which, not saying that that's a bad thing, but I mean, I could have been more efficient with a lot of what I was doing. All right, and this guy is actually going to be down by the water, which I see a drain right there. I don't remember a drain here. It's a lubber. It's not even. He's not even close enough. What is that? Cyclamen? Okay, so looks like it gives the same thing that the poppies give. Is he? Did they move him? Is he down in that drain? He should be out on the outside. I don't think he's in that drain. He should be out on the outside. I mean, I guess we'll find out in a minute, but um, maybe that just leads out to him. But we're gonna go up here and we're gonna fly at least to the top of that bridge and see what's going on here. See if he's on the outside or not. There's also a lizard there, so if we can just go this way, that'd be a lot better. All right, is he out here? Yeah, so this little boat right here is him. So we're just gonna kind of slowly come down right here. I guess this is the drain is if you're coming on foot or whatever, which hopefully we can just go back up on the outside because I really don't want to fight a lizard if I don't have to. Not that they're hard or anything. I've been doing a lot of grinding. I don't want to keep grinding anymore right now. All right, before we talk with him, let's look around his boat, see if there's anything hidden here, anything that we can pick up. I don't think so, but I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at all. Okay. All right, so let's see what he's got here. Hello there. Who are you? I'm a traveling merchant. I cover the vast oceans in my boat and more wherever I think there might be something interesting to collect or someone to trade with. Can I see what you have to sell? All right, so he's got hoots. He has schematic for metal parts. He has schematics for vines, schematics for flowers, schematics for rugs, and schematics for lights. Now, if I remember correctly, the lights will not just be regular lights. Like it'll be a crap ton of different recipes for lights, or not recipes, I guess patterns or designs, schematics, whatever, but it's going to be multiple lights. So it's not just going to be one light. Like you'll get the light thing and it'll give you like 5 different ones. And then also, this is not all that he has. I'm pretty sure we can come back to him later and he has a lot more. But before we do that, you can see here that 20 pyrite is only going to get us 5 hoots. And then we can do the hoots to get colony spider abdomens, which we're not going to do that. But we can buy all this stuff. So we need 10 hoots for that. 2 hoots there, 2 there, 20 there, and 20 there. So we should have enough to buy everything at this point in time, but we're not going to do it yet. We're going to talk with him. The historian told me that he sold a tome to you, one containing his notes on the old tongue. Would you be willing to sell it to me? Ah, yes, I do have such a tome. I can't understand a word of it, but it sure sounds valuable. Roughly 10 pyrite worth of value, I would say. A steep price, but I need the tome. Here's a pyrite. Um, I honestly don't remember if he lowers his price if you pick That's Outrageous. I think I did it in the last one. But he's only asking for 10 pyrite. We'll just give him the pyrite. I don't care because we have, I think it was like 1200 pyrite. Let's give him the 10 pyrite. There we go. We have the tome. Sorry about that. I had to cough. All right. So now we're going to go to trade. We're going to open this back up. We're going to buy, let me see. How many do we need? We need 10. Well, 20 and 20, that's 40. Plus the 10, that's 50. 52, 54. So we need 54. So if we just do 60 or 55, yeah, so we're still close to having 1,000 even for getting this. So we'll go ahead and buy this. There's all the hoots that we need, and we'll just buy everything here. So let's buy the metal schematic parts, rugs, the lights, flowers, and the vines. And that's everything. So now when I back out of here, watch the top left. Everything that we just learned should pop up there. Actually, I think we have to actually click on it because it does show the stuff here in the inventory. But just watch the top left just in case. We're going to go ahead and back out there. Okay, nothing. All right, so yeah, we're going to have to actually learn this stuff. So we'll do the smaller ones first. So we'll do the vines. So there's some decorative vines. We'll wait for these to finish. I think that's it there. All right, and then we'll go back in. We'll do the lights. Actually, we'll do the flowers. That's another small one. These are just flowers that you can, like it looks like you're just decorations, like kind of like a picture frame, I guess, that you would put on a wall. Now we can do the lights. So there you go. We got some feather lights, some chitin lights, or lamps. All right, only 3 of those. We can do the rugs. Only 2 rugs. That's fine. And then the metal thing, I think, is going to be the biggest, which is why I waited for it, because I think it teaches us how to build metal structures and everything. So let's do metal parts. Yeah, so there's your metal foundations. We only knew grass and wood until we just now got this. So this is going to be everything that you can make in like the wood and the grass, but now it's going to be you can make it in metal. So this will come in handy whenever we do decide to use the incubator and you know, we end up getting raided by whatever comes. I think it's got like 1 or 2 more pages. 1 more maybe? Let's see. Oh, maybe another one, unless it's going to end on an even 4. Oh, still going. Still going. I really wish they would let you like get your own little boat and stuff. I mean, I understand why they don't, because then you could just go wherever the hell you want. But I wish they did. Maybe it'd be future content or something. I don't know if they're still updating the game, honestly. Jeez, how many more are there? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I didn't think there were that many. There we go. That was the last one. All right, and then yeah, because we can't learn that. We just have to go and give it to the guy, and that should help him. All right, so I think we can actually go up there instead of fighting that lizard. Let's try to go this way. I think we can walk up this. Maybe. Yeah. Also, with the grapple, so when you make the grapple, you do need hooks, and you have to equip the hooks like you would do the arrows. So there's my hooks. We have 10 of them. When you make one, it does automatically make 10. So it would actually come in handy for something like what we're running into right now. Um, like I said, you can't pull yourself up, but basically it gives you like an extra jump. So if we equip the grapple here, now we do need something to grapple onto. I don't know if we can grapple onto that because I don't know if we can even stand on that. But we're going to try it. So I'm going to jump and use the grapple at the same time. Yeah, it's not going to work because we can't grapple onto that. So we can try grappling the tree. I don't know if that's going to work, but let's try it. Yep, there we go. So as you can see, that's all it does. It literally, oh, it did it to the little thing there. It didn't even do it to the tree. But yeah, so as you can see there, that's all it does. Like you can't really do here. I'll show you. Let me make sure there's no bugs or anything in the area. Get a hornet over there, but I think we'll be fine. So it just gives you a little boost in the air. But once you have it, like that's it. You're just hanging there. Like you can't really do anything else. And that was actually a bad thing because it actually pulled us all the way up. So when you jump and you do it, it does kind of give you that boost to go up to where you grappled to. But that's it. Like you can't after you do that, you can't climb the grapple or anything. So I'll show you right now. So if we grapple here, you see how well it actually just broke too. So that's not cool. I want to show you guys a place where I can hang from. Actually, I know where we can do it at, where you'll be able to see the full effect of it. Yeah, whatever, dude. Ah! Got stuck on that, whatever that was, little sorrel plant or whatever. All right, so bear with me here, because the place where I want to show you guys what it does, it's still further in. We're heading over towards the Hysterian inside it. Historian. I don't know why I said Hysterian. Historian. Inside the Citadel, in the bottom. So this jump right here, where I was talking about, it's kind of sketchy. This wouldn't be a bad place to use it. Like, I mean, we can make that jump if we run and then we glide. Or you can use the grapple, which you can jump and kind of grapple, and it'll pull you towards wherever. That's not where I wanted to show you. That's just one of the things you can use it for. But what I want to show you, like what it actually does, other than that, which is nothing, I want to show you in a different spot because I want you guys to have a full understanding of it. Let me kill this guy real quick. Ooh, ran out of stamina. Speaking of which, we do have attribute points. I've gotten like 3 or 4 levels or something like that. I probably even more than that. I honestly don't remember because of how long I have been playing. So yeah, I'll be able to show you guys here. Eat some food. Re-equip the grapple here. There is a hornet in this area, so we need to be careful with him. But I should be able to show you guys right here. All right, so sometimes it grapples up to really high heights like that. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's actually kill the hornet first, because if he sees us, he's going to attack us anyway. Because what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to show you is going to kind of throw us around a bit. Really, dude? Come here. Turn around. All right, so you have your grapple equipped, and you see the little white dot, my crosshair basically. If that is grayed out, then you can't grapple to it. The fact that it's let me do it all the way up there, well, it was, there it goes. The fact that it's let me do it all the way up there, it may or may not work. Like I said, sometimes it does it to really, really high things like this, other times it doesn't. So we're going to find out if it's going to let us. So I'm just going to jump and grapple at the same time. Look at that. It actually did it. So this is me holding R2. Like, I can't press anything to climb. I thought you could swing with this. You can't even swing with it. Like, if I hit up on the D-pad, it's going to unequip the grapple, so you don't want to do that. I've tried jumping. I've tried hitting square, circle. I basically tried all the buttons. We're we're literally just hanging there, and all it did was get us, I don't know, maybe, like, we're talking about small folk measurements, probably 20 feet off the ground, maybe 30. I don't know. But as you can see, our stamina is also draining, but this is all it does. And I mean, you could technically drop and do it again, and it'll take you up a tiny bit higher. But every time you're doing this, you're wasting a hook. We only made 10 hooks because it makes 10 at a time. And technically, you can only equip 10 at a time. So even if you made 20, you would only have 10 equipped. And then when that 10 runs out, you would need to re-equip another 10 before you can use more. I do think you can use this as like a swing type thing. So if we go from this one to over here, as you can see, we can swing because we had that momentum, but we also lost some height there because I had to like do it while we were aiming or whatever. So you can kind of Spider-Man the thing, but if you have your glider, there's really no point. And then you can see that they do hang there for a bit. You saw the other one still swinging there. It's still there. You can't re-grab these after you use them. So if I jump off there, let's just put one right here on the wall. So you can see it's still there. I can't re-grab that. Like, there's no way for me to re-grab that. If I hit R2 again, it's just going to use another hook. So the grapple to me is kind of pointless. I'm using it just because I want to show you guys what it does, like I said, which to me isn't much. But as you can see, I already only have one left. Like, I literally just have one left. We're going to drop this egg because I don't want it. But yeah, I only have one hook left. So after that, I need to now remake some new hooks, which we're not going to do. Hey, look, that hornet came back. All right, let's go this way. All right, so we're going to go down. We're going to talk with the historian. There are other things in the area, which we'll talk about in a second. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think of which order I want to do this in. Yeah, let's go talk with the historian first. We'll get the story part out of the way, and then I'll show you guys something else that's in the game, which if you watch my older videos, it's not going to be anything new. I know there's a hornet chasing me. It's fine. He'll chase us for a bit. Hopefully he doesn't catch us. He's already behind me. Ah, he got me. Alright, I'm not worried about him. He's gone. There's a lizard here. Not worried about him either. We're going to come up here. We're going to try to get down to the historian the way I showed you guys before. Try not to clip the roof or anything there. Slow down a bit so we don't hit that. And go. Should have enough stamina to get over there. Perfect. We do. So there we go. And we can talk with him. Let's see. I've retrieved your tome from the merchant and it wasn't cheap. Well done, Vanguard. Now let's have a look at this scroll. Yes. These seem to be the personal notes of Melkar, the apothecary. It speaks of an elixir powerful enough to cure almost any ailment. This part of the scroll chronicles Melkar's research into the key ingredient that can only be found in the Forbidden Lands, a potent ingredient whose origin is tied to the giants themselves. The Forbidden Lands? The Forbidden Lands lie to the north on the other side of the Great Chasm. The Queen has forbidden any attempt at traversing the chasm, believing that such a journey would anger the sacred owl. The ban might be unnecessary, however, as a giant winged creature patrolling the chasm make it unlikely anyone would want to cross. However, it says that Melkar did find a way across. How? The journey entry speaks of how his search was in vain until he discovered a secret passage underneath the broken bridge to the north. I can see that he marked the position in his notes. You should follow in Melkar's footsteps to seek out the traces of his research. Brace yourself and venture to the Forbidden Lands. Find his lab and will be one step closer to discovering the elixir. Thank you, Theodric. I could have swore it took longer for them to actually do this. May the sacred owl protect you. All right, so we're all done there. So now we have a new marker. Should be like a little door, I think, on the map. We look up here. Yeah, so here's a secret door. This is the chasm they're talking about. On the other side, there is land over here, but we are not supposed to cross that. If you try to cross it without, like if you try to glide across, which you can 100% do, a giant hawk comes out of nowhere and swoops you up. At least that's how it used to be. It freaked me out the first time it happened, but that was in my old gameplay. I have not tried it in this one. Technically, I think you quote unquote die, but it basically just lets you respawn. You don't lose any of your items or anything like that. But yeah, it just doesn't let you over there. And then getting this secret door actually puts you over there once you go to it. But we basically have everything now, so we don't have to go back to the merchant. We don't have to do the tree encampment. Or actually, I can leave that mark because we do need to get home. And then we'll probably get a tree up here somewhere by Drustana because that's where the secret door's at. Um, And then what were we talking about before we came in here that I was going to show you guys? Oh, there's actually a couple things. So I don't remember what that is, what I was just talking about. I don't remember what I was going to show you guys, but I did find another totem that I want to show you guys. Oh, I remember the other thing. Okay, so we can actually stay in here and I can show you. Fastest way is probably this way through the back. All the bugs and stuff are respawned. Gray fly. Hmm. All right, we're going to use our last grapple here. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Hey, look at that. See, that's basically all it's good for. All right, but now we need to go down over here. I don't mess with any of the flies. So we are going to have to go where the colony spiders are. They did kind of fix the colony spiders. Before they used to spawn nonstop. They still do, but not as fast. So they're not completely deadly, I would say. But we're gonna go down here where the spiders are. So I apologize again to any, I almost said necrophilia, to any arachnophobia people. These ones look more like ticks, though. I don't care what you say. And eventually, you do want to kill some of these guys because they drop abdomens, the colony spider abdomens that we could have bought from the other dude. I don't remember what they're for, but you do want them. So there's one right there. Look at that. And our inventory is full, so I can't even pick it up. And they also drop silk. Let's bandage before more of them spawn real quick. We're going to see what we can drop here. Actually, we have a spot. Oh, because we used the last bandage there. Okay, and then we can move this here. Pick up the abdomen. Do I really want the silk? What else can I drop? That's fine. We'll leave it the way it is. All right. Oh, really? How'd you get down here? Stupid fly. All right, you're already back. Look at that. Easy to kill by themselves. Just like the flies. I don't know if he's actually going to come down. I don't think he's not even supposed to be down here. Honestly, I thought he was stuck, but yeah, see, the flies are easy to kill too. I can't pick up the wing. That's not an abdomen, that's an egg. So coming out here, this is the shortcut, the quote unquote shortcut that they were talking about before, that he mentioned to get to him or whatever, to get to the main dude, the historian that was down here. But they never tell you where it's at. You just kind of got to stumble on this yourself. But if you come out here, there used to be a lizard here. You'll find this here, this mystical dust. And I didn't pick it up because I wanted to show you guys what it is. So when we pick this up, you can see here it says pile of enchanted powder. It's said that this glimmering substance has the ability to transform your very being. And then it says facial markings splinter. Can now be found at the scrying pool. So we never made a scrying pool. We're going to hit continue. Look in the top left. Oh, it already went away. All right. So basically, when you find those little piles of dust, um, if you made the scrying pool, it's usually face markings. I think that's the only thing I've seen. Or actually, no, I think I've seen little antenna things too. But for the most part, I think it's just face markings. But basically, every time you find one of those little things, they it unlocks like a new what's it called? A new cosmetic for your character. So like it's not going to change how hard you hit, or it's not going to change your stats or anything like that, but it will change the way your character looks. Here at the Citadel, there are probably about 5 or 6 of them. Um, and I can show you a couple right now. So that was one that we found there. We're actually headed towards the next one, believe it or not. And obviously you guys can probably make a better route than what I'm taking, because if I was going in like the most efficient route, I wouldn't have got that one first anyway. But obviously we were down there, so we're going to ignore him. We're going to come this way. And some of these we might not even be able to get yet, because I don't know. I should have kept some of those grapples. That might actually help. We're going to come this way. Where's the hornet? It's over there. Leave me alone, flies. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, we're not even going to be able to get up here. Ooh. Yeah. So there's actually one up there, all the way at the very top. The wooden beams that we were on before, going the other way, like the ones that we were grappling to, there's one there. I believe there's actually one out here. Yeah, there's one there. So I thought I saw a lizard. I guess that's him way over there. Where did I just see that was purple? What is that? Did they kill something in there? What is that? Let's grab this. Alright, you can see it says Aculite. Or Aculisate. I don't know what the hell that word is. I mean, it's not Acolyte. We're gonna kill this guy real quick. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. I had to cough and I was like in the middle of that fight, so I tried muting my mic. I think I did. All right. I want to see what the purple thing is here that they... Oh, they killed a bee, a hornet or something. Okay. Really? You won't come over here? That's interesting. I mean, I'm okay with that, but it's weird. Why won't they? Is it because of the plant? Get wrecked. Oh, that's what we need to do too. We need to get more, not get more. We need to use the few points. All right, let's. Are they coming? Did I aggro them already? No. I ran back over here because I thought I heard combat music. All right, whatever. Let's look at our attributes. So level 38, we have 18 points to spend. So we're gonna do 8 into our strength. We can't do more than 8. Um, let's do 5 in our health and 5 in our stamina. Perfect. There we go. All right, and then let's get the hell out of here. So there's the one that's way up there. The one that I showed you there, the one that I showed you at the bottom. The wooden beams that go across the top in there, there's one there. And I don't remember where the other one was. I stumbled upon it earlier. I don't remember where it's at. There's one more that I'm aware of. Well, that I know is here, put it that way. I just don't remember where it's at. And this is what I was talking about how fast hornets are. So you can see them right behind us. If we glide away, look at that. See what I mean? They're just so fast. Luckily, this is out of his range, so he'll go back. But they're just so fast. You can't really outfly them. I mean, obviously you can get to a point where they won't follow you anymore, but it's just ridiculous how fast they are. Let's see if we can go get the other things. We can run up here. Actually, this might even be enough to get it. Well, no, it's not. This will get us at least one of them. I don't remember exactly up here where it's at, but we'll have to look around a little bit. Oh, that's where the other one's at. It's down where the historian's at. It's in there. So like in the little cave area and stuff that's down in there, it's down in there. Oh no 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 nope 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 nope. It'd be nice if I had a grapple right now. Trust me, I mean, as much as I'm saying, oh, I should have a grapple, blah blah blah. I mean, you guys can. Oh my god, you guys can use it if you want, but the grapple becomes obsolete very quickly. Is it the next set of wings or the one after that? There's a set of wings that, I mean, it's kind of end game, but I don't think you get any more wings after that. There's a set of wings that you get that when you use them, it also comes with like a double jump, so it defeats the purpose of needing the grapple. Because you can just do a double jump and then still glide on top of that, which is kind of what the grapple does anyway, like I said. I mean, unless you actually plan on swinging from point to point, then... And that's even, like... I didn't show you guys, but it's very sketchy to do that back to back. I was able to do it the one time, but it's still pretty sketchy to keep doing it. I know I can make it up here. problem is the right spot to jump at. There we go. Okay, so don't know exactly where this is. I think it's at the very, very back, honestly. And there actually might be another one of these ones below us, like the ones that are right there. Those pieces of wood. Let's go this way. Um, yeah, I think we'll be all right over here. Oh no, are we not gonna be able to make it up this? Yeah, see, the grapple would technically get us up there. It pushed me off, in case you guys are wondering, like I wasn't able to keep hugging the wall there. We can go that way. I think we can get up on top of that wood over there. Yeah, we should be able to jump up there. Hey. Alright, we need to get up there next. I don't know if we can make this jump. I don't think we can. Yeah, that's way too high. Trying to look for a spot where it looks like I might be able to stand for a second, because if we can stand here, then I can jump to the left up there. It's trying to catch on, but it's not. Yeah, we can't get up there. Okay. I think we'll be able to do what I'm thinking in my head. I think that would be bad to even try it. Let's try it anyway. Nope, I already screwed it. Yep, and it wouldn't work. Okay, okay. We caught ourselves, so not that bad of a deal there. I was gonna try to jump out and glide to at least down over there, but there's a part of the, like, this thing here comes out right there too, so it would just push us off like it did on the other side. So that won't work. Can I catch on to that? No. That's not gonna work. Okay. We do have another option. Don't know where this goes. We can go on the outside though. I don't know if this will get us up anywhere. gonna need to make the hooks. I can't even make the workbench. Never mind. That looks like a little ledge right there that I should be able to jump onto. Right there in that corner and right here. It's not catching either one. Oh, there we go. Sweet. That works. That works. It doesn't work. It does not work. I thought we would be able to get all the way to the inside there. This does not work. Not work at all. And keep in mind, you guys don't need to do this now. Like, this is stuff that you guys can wait till later to get. Come on. I don't really think I'm going to be able to do anything even if I get up there. Where's that branch go? Nowhere. Alright, let's just keep going this way. Around the outside. Oh look, there's one right there. I don't think I've ever seen that one. But there's one, if you can get, we're going to try, if you can get up on top of the citadel, there's one in the back. In the back of the like little circle area over here. On top, like these are the stairs that go down. You can't really tell because it's just horrible. But these are the stairs that go down. On top of the stairs, there's one up there. Like above on the rooftop. So like those stairs there, it's up over there somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. And then there's also one up on that, which I think the last time I got that one, I used a bird, but I don't think I've ever seen this one. This one is for the streaks facial marking. I don't even know if I can get back up now. I don't think I can. But it looks like there's a way out over here, so we should be fine. Go this way. Yeah, because this is where we would have came from the outside anyway. Ooh, but now we can't go any further. So I think if we can make it on the other side, the same way that we made it over here, like at least up this high on the other side, I think we can get all the way up there because that side doesn't have this piece here that goes across to block you. And we're not going to be able to do this. And we can't even get back up at all now. I don't think you can land on the nests. Oh, you can. Okay. Well, this helps. Actually, it doesn't. It just helps us to get over here, and that's still going to be blocked because there's no nest on that side. Alright, this is back over where we were. Where I said we need the grapple to be able to get up. I want to try something. We're not going to be able to. I was going to come up here as high as we can and then try to glide over there there's not going to be anywhere we're going to be able to land to get up any further still. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. I don't want to waste you guys' time. I'm already wasting you guys' time. I'm so sorry. Let's go to where the totem is that I found, and we'll see. I'm sure it's just going to be more building pieces, but I still don't know what's going on with these totems. Like I said, I've never seen these before in the game, so it's going to be all the way over here. So it's going to take us a minute to get there. But yeah, I don't know like what the point of these totems are or anything like that. Those are all the great trees, by the way. That's how they look in the fall, which there's no more snow. I'm assuming it's probably spring, so they're probably going to start getting leaves. But yeah, I don't know what the point in the totems are. I mean, yeah, they have like those little blocks, I guess. Maybe the blocks, maybe they take less or not less. Maybe they have more durability because they're like thick. So maybe I can use those for defenses, like for the raids or whatever. Which I'm not saying that's what they're for, but I'm just saying maybe I can use them for that. And that's a dragonfly. I still haven't killed any of these guys yet. I don't want to because they're annoying. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Alright, whatever. Let's do it. It's close. Oh, you're almost dead already. Look at that. That was actually way easier than I remember. Alright, well, that was easy. Alright, so we're going to take a shortcut. We're going to go up in our tree. And then we're just going to run on the treetops to get there faster. Oh, and there's also a lot of bees at this tree too. So if you guys are looking for honey crumble, you can try here. These are regular bees, by the way. They're not as fast as a wasp. They're also a lot easier to kill. It's bee drones and bee workers, I think. So look how slow they are. They're like little honeybees, but obviously they're still hostile. Alright, so this is our tree here. Call down the lift. Here it comes. And we can actually drop off all the stuff that we have real quick too. That way we'll have at least a little bit of empty inventory in case we come across something. I do like how fast this lift is. Because like running up and down the tree, it actually takes a while. And it feels like it's moving slow, but it really doesn't go that slow. It actually goes pretty quick because, well, like that. Like, because it speeds up and then it's also not circling the tree the way that you have to when you climb it. So I like it. Let's go up here. We're just going to do this as fast as we can, which will still take a little bit of time. And here's where I had the pyrite. No. Yes. So we'll put all the pyrite back. And we still don't have enough space for the pyrite. That's fine. We can put the rest in here. I think I ended up doing this the last time too because of how much pyrite we ended up needing. And then I was like, oh, I have too much. And I stopped getting it. And then we needed even more. And I was like, well, poop. All right, let's put the, this is the first time we have this item. So let's put the hoots in here. And then we'll also put the scroll in here for now. I think we're still, oh wait, and the tome. I think we're still gonna need those eventually, but for now we're gonna leave them in here. We may not need them, I think. Because I mean, obviously the dude who wrote this stuff should already know what it is and everything. I think that's who we're seeking out next. All right, that's everything there. Sort that. We're gonna repair real quick. Here, repair, triangle. All right, and then map. Mark it, and it is this way. So you guys can see it says like basically 1,200 meters away. But when you're up in the trees, you can just run along the branches and everything. And you can glide obviously from tree to tree or run from tree to tree. But it's going to be a lot quicker than trying to traverse the ground level. So we're up here. We can literally just go over to the next tree. And make sure that you're a little closer to the branches, because when your stamina runs out, like we talked about before, you're going to be dropping a lot faster. And you don't want to start dropping faster if there's not a branch in front of you or near you. And I thought there was a branch there, but there's not. It's okay, we can go up the same one that we did on the first tree. Walk to get stamina back. We'll go again. Go away from the green beetle. I do believe there's praying mantises over here, so just be careful. The bone armor and the sickle that I use, you can kill the praying mantises pretty quick with it. You'll still take damage though because how fast the praying mantises attack. Unless you got their attacks down. I mean, like they only do 2 different attacks. They do one that's kind of like the spiders. They'll raise both arms and they swipe down at you. That one's easy to dodge. The one I haven't been able to dodge is when they use their individual arms to do like 2 swipes and they do them back to back. And I haven't been able to roll fast enough um, in order to dodge those. I did, however, start practicing blocking, and I found out that when you block, and it's a successful block, it does stun the creature. So maybe that's what we should end up trying to do with the mantises. But yeah, we're already here. We just need to go straight down. So we're just going to run out here a bit because it is a little bit further. We're gonna get some stamina back. Actually, the stamina's not gonna matter. It's basically right on the beach below us, like where the sand is, where that big. If you look at my crosshair right here, where this big rock is, it's under that branch right now. That rock. That's where we need to go. Just move forward a bit. Drop right here. And of course, we'll catch ourselves before hitting the ground because you do need to hit it a lot sooner. Yeah, there's the totem right there. It's a brown one this time. So this one, like the first one that we found was a grass totem. The second one we found, I think, was metal. And then this one looks like it's wood. So maybe there's just these 3 totems. But I still don't know the significance behind them. Like, I don't know what the purpose of them is. I don't know why they're there. I don't know if it has to do with the story. And I've never seen that under that little cave right there. That underground cave. Alright. Yeah, so this is a little wooden totem. Like I said, it's just going to teach us how to build it. I don't know why. Totem remains. Oh, the totem emanates. I got it, guys. Emanates an eerie aura, as if it was built as a sign of warning. Inspect the totem. Boom. Now we can build the stuff. So I still don't know what they're for, though. Like I said, like why are they emanating anything? was a water bug in here. There's the water bug. What else is in here? Is this like a new area, or have I just never seen this before? I don't want to fight you, dude. I just want to get past you. Is this a bull ant's nest? Hi. Oh, you still got me. Son of a bee. Or you son of an ant. Yeah, I think this goes into the bull ant, what's it called? Their home, their... I don't think I've ever been in here. This looks crazy. I know you guys can't see. I can barely see. I didn't bring stuff with me. Mound. Ant mound. Couldn't think of it earlier. Why do you look bigger than the rest, dude? I mean, you're dead, but why'd you look bigger than the rest? I might end up getting lost. Alright, we're just gonna leave that on. Never mind, because I still can't see anything. I'm just walking into a wall. I hope I'm not causing anyone to have seizures or anything. I'm hitting it because it helps me see. It's almost like I'm Daredevil. I kind of want to come back through here with like a torch or something to see if there's anything in here, because this is just weird. That's a dead end. That's also a dead end. Okay, so yeah, it's just a dead end with ants in it? There's no way. This goes back the way that we came. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come through here with a torch. I think I'm missing something in there. There has to be something else in there. Alright, and this is where the water bug was. Let's go left and see what else is in this this cave. I don't want to fight you, dude. Leave me alone. There's gotta be something in here, right? Like a hidden weapon? What is this? Walkie-talkie? Gecko in front of us? We just aggro him? Why is there combat music still? Okay, I don't know. See, I'm gonna have to bring a torch in here because, like I said before, the weapons, the hidden weapons and stuff, they don't ping when you do this for whatever reason. Is that a fish bone? Bone of a fish. Alright, there's another water bug. Mushrooms. Let's keep going further. That's a different looking gecko. Level 15. I like his colors though. There's another one, level 10. Looks normal. And then it comes out here. Where are we though? Is that a water bug? Bark. Where are we? don't think I've ever seen this entrance either. I think that's just like a new area that they added. Over there's the boat with the rhino bug that we did that boss fight. All right, yeah, but I guess that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Sorry for the random adventure there. I saw something new. I wanted to go and look at it, but I am gonna definitely go back in there. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. If I don't mention it in the next video or any other videos, I probably didn't find anything. Hi. You must have just spawned and you're going to where you're supposed to be roaming around at. Yep. All right. But yeah, so if I don't mention it in one of the next videos, then I probably didn't find anything. Or maybe I just forgot to come back. Oh God. He coming? No. I think it's just a delayed thing. It scared me because I didn't know what was happening. So before it interrupts me again, if I didn't find anything, then I won't mention anything. Or I just hadn't went back over there, or I forgot to go back, or something along those lines. But obviously, that means I didn't find anything because I didn't go back. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for this one. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the gameplay thus far, or anything that we've done, or anything that we can do, anything that we will do in the future, just let me know down in the comment section. We can definitely take a look at some of your questions. Hopefully be able to answer any questions you guys may or may not have. That way we can all be on the same page on, you know, what's going on with the game, stuff like that. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Don't forget, oh, poop. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.